Hi, and welcome to Kiddos Koral. So let's see what was cooking in my kitchen. The first meal is going to be a simple chicken enchilada. This is so delicious and my family really enjoys it, and the recipe will be down below. Now I am making some stuffed peppers. This is another family favorite recipe. There are my peppers. Now some people stuff the whole pepper, but I actually like to cut my peppers in half. I find that they cook up so much easier. And I'm using a tomato and basil sauce from Aldi. And once I get the peppers all stuffed, I just add in some more sauce right on top and cover it with foil. Now I'm going to bake these peppers at 375 degrees for 45 minutes. And during that time, your house is going to smell wonderful. And to serve up with that, I'm just making a simple fried potato with rosemary and garlic. This is what the peppers look like when they come out of the oven. And I like to take a large ladling spoon and just take some of that sauce out of the bottom and put it on top of the peppers. And there is my fried potatoes, and I'm serving it all up. This meal is a win-win. It is so good. Now I've decided to make some very simple peanut butter cookies. Now this recipe is super easy because you make it with a yellow cake mix. Now I doubled the recipe and I got about 4 or 5 dozen peanut butter cookies. I kind of lost count because I couldn't keep my family from stealing the cookies as they were cooling. Here you can see me mixing all the ingredients together with the mixer. And they bake up heavenly. There's my dough. This is a very simple recipe to follow. And I will tell you, these are so delicious. There they are. I keep them in an airtight container and they don't last very long. Now I've made a chicken and broccoli and rice and cheese casserole. This was a huge hit, and it's covered with Ritz crackers and butter. It baked up really good. And I also made my famous orange JellO salad. If you guys have gotten to know me, you know that this is my go-to during the hot months. It is so satisfying and so easy to make. Now I'm utilizing some meat that I had left over in my refrigerator. So I've got a little bit of hamburger, some pepperoni, and I've cut some hot sausage out of the casings, and I'm just browning it with a half of a bell pepper that I had in the fridge. There's my 1/2. And then I'm going to boil up some whole wheat rotini pasta. Once my meat gets done, I'm going to add in this tomato and basil sauce from Aldi. I really like it, and that's what my sauce looks like when it's done. And I've just got to drain my rotini. And I'm going to bake up some simple Texas toast. This is found in the freezer section at your grocery store. Here it is all baked. And there is my sauce and my rotini noodles all mixed together. And then I just serve it with a little bit of Parmesan cheese. And there was absolutely no leftovers. I had some leftover chicken breast, and I cubed the chicken breast and I browned that in just a little bit of olive oil until it was done. And then I added in some red pepper, bell pepper, and onion, and I made a really simple fajita recipe for Ron and I after a day of being at the gym. This was so delicious. It's always a win in this family. Now, what is a week without some good burgers? Now, I just seasoned my burger meat with some Clavender's Greek seasoning, topped my burgers off with some American cheese and some caramelized onions, as you can see in there in the pan. And then we serve it up with some tater tots and some pickles and some mayo, and this is a delicious meal. Now, this was a stupendous meal. Okay, this is homemade Salisbury steak with gravy and some cheesy broccoli. This was a favorite. And then I made some chili topped hot dogs with cheese and some Pringles on the side. This meal was really good. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of my meals, and if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. Thanks so much for watching.